Hello, Sideshow.
Hello, Peak.
You don't seem very pleased. Are you in a hotel right now?
Yes, I'm in Washington, D.C., the capital of the country. It's about as far away as you can possibly get from Los Angeles. And the travel here was just, I mean, why do people ever travel, Peak? It's not a calm zen kind of thing. It gets me on edge every single time.
Let's take a step back here. How was your flight?
The flight. I mean, the problems didn't even start at the flight, honestly, Peak. I took an Uber from my place, and he kept trying to talk to me constantly. Like, what the hell? Why do people, when they want to be an Uber driver, seek conversation? You're a taxi driver. You are a chauffeur, essentially. Please, just take me to my destination without trying to talk to me constantly. Then I'm waiting in the line for TSA. They're asking me to take my shoes off, take my belt off, undress, bend over. Not that, but... and some guy just sneezes in my face, just straight up, just turns to me and goes right in my face, just covered in it. Unbelievable. Sat in the middle seat, crammed between a baby on that side and Hex on that side, who must have been talking to ZP the entire time, because Hex was just chanting Delta Air, despite the fact that our flight was delayed for an hour. It was unbelievable, honestly, and I haven't been able to get any sleep. I mean, look at that bed that I've been tossing and turning all night long. I'm losing it a little bit here, Peak.
I know. Do you have any issues with asymmetry as well?
Asymmetry?
Yeah, like any compulsive like disorder type of stuff, because I see the bed is not even in the center. There's like a gap on the top there. Like your whole life is in chaos right now.
It certainly is. Absolutely. My life is in chaos. I mean, when you said asymmetry, the only thing that I could think about is the fact that my face is asymmetric. My life is asymmetric. But I when I was sat on the flight, I think I crunched my bicep because now it hurts this arm to extend. So I can only do things with my left hand. It's been a very fun morning.
Yeah, I mean, at least you can feel the crunch time.
Yeah. That's not funny, Pete.
I'll step back on the humor. I'm not here to be a comedian. I'm here to help you, man.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope you can help me, actually. I need to calm down before the big Houston-Boston game.
Last episode, you wanted to be benchmarked. You felt that Reddit was a bit too lame. I agree. It was way too lame. It's like it's like zookeepers coming in with like those rods that are electric rods and just taming the animals, and the animals don't do anything, but they're still animals. So instead, I'm including the wild animals from our YouTube comments.
Oh God, Peak. I mean, I said I wanted to be benchmarked, but don't go too far. Those people are fucking morons on YouTube.
I've started a process.
All right. Okay, all right.
First one, from Jenny Brooks. Atlanta Reigns gonna finish bottom 3.
Bottom 3? This is a real person, a genuine human being that thinks Atlanta Reign are going to finish bottom 3. I mean, they haven't even played yet, so maybe in that scenario where they just never play ever again, they finish bottom 3. The talent on this roster is better than last year, and they finished 6th. There are people putting them genuinely a 2nd place, and this person thinks they're bottom 3. I mean, in what world? How? I can't even think of an argument. Maybe Gator and Hawk just decide, like the beasts that they are named from, to consume the rest of the team in some kind of carnivorous snapping. And then, even then, I think Gator and Hawk could manage to beat out Boston and Houston. So, I mean, how do they finish bottom 3, Peak?
Oh, I have no idea. All I know is we need to get you straight here. So, Similar Donkey 87. Philadelphia Fusion aren't gonna make top 8.
Philly Fusion. Look at the talent on that roster. I mean, I know that people are like, oh, ZP in particular, actually, the Delta loving motherfucker, is a big fan of saying that Carpe is going to shit the bed and alarms washed and all of this kind of stuff. But I mean, they went 2-0 at their homestand. They haven't lost a game yet. And what, you think they're not going to make playoffs? They made playoffs last year and they were dog shit last year. So all they need to do is not play goats and not be complete and utter shite. And they'll easily make playoffs. They're farming the Atlantic Division. They're a lock. They're a lock. It's a superstar team. They spent all of the Comcast bucks on this roster. If they don't finish top 8, it'll be a disaster. And I don't think it's going to happen.
What about this name tab? Alarm has had an average at best performance so far as for an Overwatch League flex support.
That's honestly, Honestly, the flex support is so stacked that I'm going to give the guy a little bit of a break. Having come hot off those two outrageous takes to start with, this one starts to look reasonable. I think Reddit and YouTube are often they get in the habit of seeing takes like this where they're like, alarms only had a reasonable performance, and they're like,
That take is not hot enough. Let me give you my lava. The lava fusion, shite. Atlanta, bottom 3.
I think this one's more on the reasonable side. I think that Gangnam Jin looked a little bit better than he did. Like Jonak looked a little bit better than Alarm did. So I think Alarm was a good part of the Philly system. But at this point, am I even trying to make arguments, or am I just refuting random thoughts from the internet? Where's my life going here, Peak? I need to find my inner calm again.
I don't know, but your face is going downwards here, not by gravity, but every force in the world is pulling it down. So I'd say,
people wonder why I look 40 years old at the end of 25.
Eric Chen, this will definitely tilt Sideshow. The Paris Eternal, focus now. The Paris Eternal.
All right. This guy will not get through to me.
The Paris Eternal won't win a single game with Sparkle, and he will be disappointing.
They won a game without him. How do they think they won't win a game with Sparkle? He might be disappointing because he has so much hype, but they're definitely going to win a single game. I mean, even the Shanghai. No, actually, Shanghai didn't win a single game that first season, but every other team in the league has won a single game. The Washington motherfucking Justice won a single game in 2019, even when they were playing in GOATs. They're definitely going to win a game. I mean, these people should put on bets, Peak. Put your money where your mouth is. He got me.
All right, I want you to focus real hard on this one. Take a breather. You need extra oxygen here, because all your brain cells are gonna light up.
Oh God!
Don't forget to breathe out as well.
Yeah, I always forget that part.
All right, grow roots. Here is one for the tilts too. Froggy is still currently a better main tank than the Muba, I assume he meant Muma, ever was. He's been overrated his entire Overwatch League career because NA needed hope for great NA main tanks, but now we have NA Fisher, aka the Philly Fragger Super.
Do you know what? I love it. I agree with everything he said, apart from the weird thing about Fraggy. What was that weird tangent about Fraggy? I don't know. Let's not get off track. I've finally found one in which I can regain my inner calm. I think Fraggy was really good last year when he played with Snillo, especially on that kind of Route 66. The Winston and the Tracer dive together. His Reinhardt was pretty good. Muma, I think, it is strange that the only player left on the Houston Outlaws from that previous roster is Muma, especially considering like how that team dynamic worked in the past, and the fact that he kind of plays his own style and isn't the most ultra focused person in the world. You know what? The Philly Fragger of Super, he may be a child, but that guy's got talent, Peak. Damn, that kid's got balls. So
he does.
I've retained my inner calm. Have I succeeded?
Not yet.
Fuck.
The deck star plays. Nico has potential to be a top 5 flex DPS and off tank. I haven't seen anything as cracked as his diva since I dropped that urn that had some guy's ashes in it.
What was that? The fucking ashes of Eagle Gaming? Has someone been snorting Eagle Gaming ashes? They're dead. They're done. The meme is even dead. And this person's just trying to revive it on up. Like he's trying to resurrect the corpse of the meme. The Eagle Gaming, dead. Nico's off-tank career, dead. Nico as a player, I got accused of overrating him when I was saying that he was a fairly serviceable guy as just a filler role on Flex DPS. Now people coming out of the woodwork, little people chirping and chiming in, saying that he's going to be a top talent. Didn't last week someone have the take that Nico was going to be considered the Western Sparkle or something? What's with these people just suddenly gobbling on the Nico dick? Where have they come from? Is it the same person posting all of these comments?
Burner accounts.
A bunch of different alt accounts. Burner accounts, yeah.
Dude, imagine the hustle his mum must do to have so much impact.
Yeah, Jesus. I mean, single-handedly turning around community perception of Nico, apparently.
Two phones one phone in each hand, and then eye tracking on a third one on the PC.
Yeah.
Now, last one, raid boss. Are you ready?
Let me. Yes, I'm ready.
Could have asked punch you in the soul, and you would still not flinch.
Oh, who is Avast? What is my soul?
That's it. Hi friends. Fisher will transition from an Overwatch League villain to an Overwatch League hero by the end of the season. He wins the Dennis Havelka award.
He won't be in the fucking league to win the award. He'll be streaming. Unless he constructs his own Dennis Havelka award from Weetabix cartons. How would we even have the insight to award it to him when we have so little understanding of what happens in Korean teams as a Western audience? I mean, there would have to be some... Unless he hires a publicist and starts a PR campaign right now, and then somehow manages to stay on the team. Maybe he wins the award for hiring his own replacement to make sure that the Vancouver Titans don't implode.
I think the benchmark was successful. Do you remember how to breathe? In and out.
Yeah.
Take one breather in and out. See if you can flush out all the toxicity in you. And breathe out.
I nearly forgot how to breathe out there.
Dude, we gotta work on your breathing. Otherwise, dude, when you cast, how are you gonna cast like without breathing? You're gonna sound like you're choking up there.
I know. I needed this advice before the big Boston-Houston game. It could be the game of the season, and maybe I'll just get Golden Boy to sub in.
T-Mobile.
Yeah, just tap in. How do you feel about going into next week? What do you want to focus on? What's your goal?
I think I need to focus on everything.
Everything.
I don't know. These YouTube comments have just got too hard. I mean, they're crazy. They're coming from nowhere. I want to see believable ones. Nico being top 5, Atlanta Rain bottom 3. Who are these people, Peak? Just posting nonsense on the internet. I want people to stand by their comments.
They're mental boxers. Like they're throwing right hooks, like to your mental gut. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I'm headbutting them. I'm headbutting their right hooks, and it turns out that's not an effective strategy.
We'll see you next week. I'll bring some good ways for you to learn how to set up build a mental wall and block out everyone. Maybe even.
Thank you, Pete.
Hopefully not block out yourself, but we'll see about that part.
Thank you, oh wise master.
You're welcome. Proud of you.